Thank you so much, Martha. Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, always want to begin from a place of gratitude. Thank you to our task force members for taking this on. Thank you to folks who are with us in the Blue Room today. It is no overstatement to say that this is absolutely critical work, particularly in the environment that we're currently in when it comes to finances. We know, of course, the district faces a number of challenges. What I have found, consistently throughout my career, but particularly these last few months, is that you're much more powerful, your voice is much more likely to be heard when you work in coalition. Right? And so again, even in these last few months, as we went to Sacramento on a number of occasions with labor partners, I know that the fact that we were working as one group, as one coherent and cohesive voice, really carried more weight than even if LAUSD, as the second largest school district in the nation, went up there on its own or with other school districts. So I very much welcome the partnership and the work that we're going to do here. I also really want to embrace hopefully the spirit of innovation that will lead this task force. And what I mean by that is there are certainly spaces when we talk about generating revenue, there are things that many of us as lifelong educators can kind of go to in terms of, well, of course, you see Sacramento, legislative moves, and so on. But there are some other spaces where I would encourage us to be thoughtful and again be innovative and look for those opportunities, particularly for basically revenue that has more direct control. In large part, we are beholden, every spring to essentially what happens in Sacramento, and to some extent, federal level as well, right? We really would like to see what are the opportunities where, again, we can have more direct control, more stability, more consistency of funding for our schools. So I thank you again for your partnership. I thank you for being here as part of the task force. I would be remiss if I didn't give a quick shout out to Board Member Ortiz Franklin for passing the resolution that has brought us all together today. And with that, thank you, and I'll turn it over to Martha.
Great, thank you so much, President Che. We have our board member who, as President mentioned, was the originator of this resolution, who couldn't be with us here today in person, but she provided some recorded remarks.
Welcome everyone to the Public Education Revenue Generation Task Force. That's a mouthful, maybe just task force. I'm Tanya Ortiz Franklin, LAUSD School Board Member for District 7 and author of the resolution that is bringing everyone together today. I sincerely just want to thank you for your time and your dedication to this group. And I know it doesn't start today. It has been ongoing for weeks, months, years, even lifetimes for those of you who have been in this fight for public education in the state of California. I just want to appreciate you for lifting up your voices, for elevating your members, those of you who are representing labor partners, lifting up the voices of our community, those of you who are community appointees, and of course to our district staff who are helping to organize, and our Office of Government Relations who's been doing this for quite some time now. There are so many things we could be focused on, but the work that you all are doing through this task force is really fundamental to anything else we can accomplish. I heard when I first became a board member, you can do a lot of things with $20 billion, but you can't do everything. And we could do a lot more, and our students deserve a lot more if we were getting the resources that they absolutely deserve and that our staff and families deserve as well. So I just want to thank you again for dedicating your voice, your expertise, your insights, your questions, and your advocacy to this space so that we can together continue to do the things that have already generated some energy up in Sacramento. Thank you to those of you who've already been able to do some lobby days, sign on to some letters, and who are already doing your own campaigns in your own respective areas of work. But I know with the Brain Trust here, there will be so much more collaboration, creativity, and ideally some real dollars that will support the kids that are right in front of us today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's to a productive 3 years, if you'll stay with us that long, and definitely to a great first meeting. Thank you all.